Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So, hello everyone. I will try to do a presentation about my research. But first, let me introduce myself. My name is Dr. Rina Marina Masri, MP, and I am from Civil Engineering Study Program Universitas Pendidikan Indonesia. So, the title of my research is Analysis of Green Hospital Implementation Assessment in Building Construction, Bayangkara Sartika Asih Hospital, to realize sustainable health services. Okay, so let's start from the introduction. The concept of green building is planning, building, paying attention to aspects in protecting, reducing the use of natural resources, maintaining the air quality of the building or quality, and paying attention to the health of its inhabitants, all of which are based on the principles of sustainable development. So green building is defined as a building planning and design through a process that considers the environment and uses resources efficiently throughout the building life cycle, from site processing, design, construction, occupancy, maintenance, renovation, and building changes. Regarding the application of green principles in hospital designs and construction, the Joint Commission International Accreditation formulates the green concept in hospital as follows. 1. The hospital in the future must be a healthy place in and around it. 2. Reduce toxicity to materials used by the hospital. Next, the hospital must use as little energy and air resources as possible and reduce the production of waste generated. Aligning environmental health in considering the priority health system in accordance with the provision of green buildings. Incorporate the sustainable concept in health service. Okay, so for the methodology of this research was conducted using quantitative methods in the guidelines for the Green Hospital of the Indonesian Ministry of Health in 2018, which aims to assess the concept of green hospital implementation and determine the predicate or rating of the Bayangkara Sartika Asih Hospital building in Bandung. Primary data collection is carried out by means of observation, questionnaires, and interviews with related parties. Then, collecting secondary data obtained from the planner, which includes plans, budget drafts, as well as from literature studies and also related regulation. The concept of research data analysis focuses on 12 indicators of green hospital, including these indicators. As you can see, number 1 is a leadership, next location and landscape, hospital buildings, chemical and B3 management, waste management, energy efficiency, water efficiency, environmental cleanliness and disease vector control, food management, air quality, green hospital innovation, and the last is field awards environmental health. Okay, so as you can see here in my PowerPoint, this one is the study area. The research location is located in Jalan Raya Muhammad Toha, number 369, Cisereh Regol District, Bandung City, West Java. So you can see here, this is the map of it. So what is green hospital? To determine the actual points and the percentage of the assessment can be seen from the equation, as you can see from the presentation. Okay. So you can see also the percentage of assessment with this formula. And the assessment of the green hospital predicate is platinum, gold, silver, and bronze. The final stage of this research is to evaluate and provide technical recommendations, providing recommendation according to the building's ability to apply benchmarks for each category, so as to help improve the quality and predicate of green hospital at the next stage of the assessment. So what we got from this research, we got these results and discussion. All of you can see from this PowerPoint. So the number 1, result indicator, location, and landscape. It's about basic licensing related to hospital environmental management. Okay, so as you can see in this PowerPoint, number 1 is about environmental permit or AMDAL permit. And then wastewater disposal permit. Next is permit for a temporary storage place for B3 waste. And next about incinerator operating license, operation eligibility certificate, funds or license to utilize nuclear power, and MOU on cooperation in transport or treatment of B3 waste with party. Okay, so for the second results and discussion, it's about hospital environmental monitoring performance. And as you can see here, from number 1 and 9 until 9, first about implementation report of RKL or RPL. And then next about laboratory test results per month for IPAL outlets for the last 1 year. And there's laboratory test result per 3 or 6 months of clean water. And then ambient air laboratory test results for the last one. And next laboratory test results for ambient generator emission for the last one. And next laboratory test result for ambient boiler emissions for the last one. The results of laboratory tests for food and or food handlers for the last one. Other accredited laboratory test results state. And next, periodic meetings evaluate the implementation. Okay, so for the next is about Green Hospital Program Support Organization. In here, from number 1 until 5, you can see the assessment here. Strategic plan for the implementation of environmentally friendly hospitals. No. Letter of statement, environmental health or sanitation work unit hospital, yes. Letter of statement, Team Green Hospital, no. Letter of statement, Green Hospital application policy, no. Hospital accreditation certificate, yes. So the percentage of implementation on the leadership indicator is 60%. Okay, so in the table 3, it's about location and landscape. You can see here from number 1 until 7. Here is the assessment. The location of the hospital is easy to reach by using public transportation, yes. Pedestrian path facilities in the hospital area to the bus stop or special place to the public transportation, yes. Bicycle facilities, parking area, no. The existence of a landscape area in the form of vegetation or green open space, yes. Rainwater infiltration well facilities or rainwater infiltration ponds facilities, no. Biopore infiltration facility, no. Paving or grass block installed in the yard or outside parking area, yes. Next is about hospital building. You can see from number 1 until 7 about the assessment. It's about have SPO or guidance on environmental, have SPO or guide on environmental health management and K3 in building renovation or construction activities. It's no. Second, document pre-construction risk assessment is a yes. Use of environmentally friendly paint. And next, use or recycle ceramic floors. No. Utilization of permanent walls. Yes. Use of natural or light bricks, and then use of wood replacement aluminum, just like windows, frames, doors, roofs, and etc. is a yes. Okay, so in here, it's about waste management. For the waste management, you can see here from number 1 until 10. It's about solid waste. SPO for solid waste management, and then hazardous waste logbook, hazardous waste balance, hazardous waste manifest, eligible domestic waste TPS, eligible B3 waste TPS, organic waste or leaf composting facility, recycling bin facility, and then efforts to minimize the use of used paper. You can see here the checklist. Yes, from number 1 until 7, and then for the 8 until 10, you can see it's a no. Okay, so it's about liquid waste. Number 1 until 5, you can read about the assessment, and all of the checklist is a yes. It's about energy efficiency. You can see from number 1 until 7 and the assessment. There is a hospital leadership policy regarding energy saving no, and then calculation of IKE, energy consumption intensity, it's a no. Use of room lighting with LEDs, yes. Use of PJU lamps with LEDs, no. Use of capacitor banks, no. And then for number 6 and number 7, it's a yes. Okay, so for the next, it's still about water efficiency. So from the assessment, you can see here the criteria is about standard operating procedures or guidelines. And B, it's about water saving campaign facilities. And C is evidence of effort to save water use. You can see here in the right, there is a checklist, yes and no. You can check from my slide. Okay, so for environmental cleanliness and disease factor, you can see from number 1 until 5, have an SPO or environmental cleaning guide in an integrated and standard hospital, certificate of competence training for cleaning service officers from the Personal Certificate Institute, accredited by BNSP, and then have a cleanliness maintenance SPO and manage cleaning chemicals according to standards, has a factor control program, and the last is competency certificate for IPM operators. Next is about food management. You can see here the assessment, 5 assessment, and the no, it's a no only for number 5, minimizing the use of consumable packaging and not using utensils and serving materials that contain toxic and hazardous materials such as plastic or styrofoam. So percentage of implementation on food management indicators is about 80%. In this slide, it's about air quality. So for the air quality, you can see here for number 1, 2, it's a no. Number 3, it's a yes. Number 4, it's a no. And for number 5, no smoking, campaign facilities, poster, and sticker is a yes. Percentage of implementation on air quality indicators is 40%. So what is the Green Hospital innovation? It's interesting because other innovation related to the green hospitals have been carried out by the Bayangkara Sartika Asih Hospital. One of which is the mobile clinic. So with this innovation, it can reduce the use of electricity and water in hospitals and can also reduce operating costs. And for the long-term plan in the future, this mobile clinic will use electric cars, which of course will be more environmentally friendly. In addition, the Bayangkara Sartika Asi Hospital has always intensely held environmental community social responsibility. So percentage of implementation on other innovation indicators related to green hospital innovation, it's about 100%. As for the award for environmental health, Bayangkara Sartika Hospital incidentally has yet to receive an award in the field of environmental health. So percentage of implementation on environmental health award indicators is 0. Okay, so you can see here about indicators and the numbers. Number 1 until 12 is leadership, location and landscape, hospital building, material management, chemistry, and B3, waste management, energy efficiency, water efficiency, and then environmental cleanliness and control disease factor, food management, air quality, green hospital innovation, and the last is environmental health award. So the results of the assessment points for each green hospital category in the Bayangkara Sartika Asi Hospital building obtain a percentage value of 57%. So the Bayangkara Sartika Asi Hospital building can be categorized as a green hospital building with a gold predicate. It's satisfying. So for the technical recommendation, based on the results of the assessment, technical recommendations are made to improve the quality and rating of the hospital building. So providing technical recommendation for the improvement of the Bayangkara Sartika Asi Hospital building according to the capacity of the building. For the technical recommendation, for the indicator wall garden, recommendation provision of a garden wall covering an area of 3x4 meters in 5 points. And then for special facility for bicycle parking area, there is a secure bicycle parking lot, as much as 1 parking unit per 20 building users up to a maximum of 100 bicycle parking units. And then pedestrian pet facilities and provision of bus stop. Our recommendation is provision of a stop in front of the main door of the hospital building measuring 4 x 3 meters and a pedestrian path. And then for the rainwater infiltration well, for our recommendation is provision of rainwater absorption wells in accordance with the regulation of the Minister of Public Works. And then for the last, biopore infiltration holes, provision of biopore infiltration holes in accordance with the regulation of the Minister of Public Works. Okay, so for the technical recommendation, here's the wall garden. We recommend it like this. A vertical garden is a garden that is designed and built vertically that can function as a space divider and cover the building walls. In general, vertical gardens can be divided into 2 types, namely green facade and also living walls. Okay, so here's the pictures or the figure of rainwater infiltration. So biopore infiltration holes, the hospital should provide a biopore infiltration hole during the construction of the hospital building to reduce rainwater puddles and increase water absorption on the ground with the provision of the Ministry of Public Works and Public Housing. Okay, so what is the conclusion? The conclusion, the results of the assessment index on the implementation of green hospital in the construction of the Bayangkara Sartika Asi Hospital building in Bandung obtained an index value of 66 point with a percentage of 38.96%. So the Bayangkara Sartika Asi Hospital building can be categorized as a green hospital with a gold predicate. Some indicators of green hospital that have been implemented in the construction of the Bayangkara Sartika Asih Hospital in Bandung are leadership, location and landscape, hospital buildings, chemical and battery management, waste management, energy efficiency, water efficiency, environmental cleanliness and disease factors, food management, other innovations related to green hospital. So it is necessary to make a program effort from the management of the Bayangkara Sartika Asih Hospital in Bandung to improve the implementation of Green Hospital indicators in accordance with the 2018 Ministry of Health Green Hospital guidelines by completing several indicators, namely bicycle parking facilities, swimming pools, infiltration wells, expansion of vegetation space, bioboreholes, using recycled building materials, providing waste recycling facilities, utilizing renewable energy, and conducting predict air quality checks. Okay, so thank you. So this is the end of my presentation. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you all for your attention.